Alright, we're up here. We I just tried a little thing out. I was over there. We had little puzzles going on, which I mean, hopefully, which for the stream, hopefully, like that could be like a really good thing stream-wise. But anyway, we opened YouTube Land here. We're with our first AFL game for the day. We got Gold Coast Melbourne here. When they played, it was like less than a goal difference, right? I remember that correctly, yeah? Okay then. Let's hope we get that good game going, you know? Get that good game going. The past couple of days, look, not all the results have been great, but the past couple of days with this game, I've kind of been up. I've kind of felt my energy actually be up with the game, which has been really good. Because I know I've had times playing this where like I was kind of just going through the motions. But hopefully, like, as we kind of move along, we'll all be good. We'll all be good, you know? Bring us down there. Bring us down there. Over with Mr. Weller. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm like special in my ability to get distracted. I've heard that because it's like I know I had something in my mind I was gonna talk about, and then like I walked out the room for a little bit, and then I saw puzzle. I saw a magazine with puzzles, and I went, "Ooh, let's do one," you know. And suddenly, I'm like, I don't know where I'm at, but that's the type of thing, you know. Like, I can talk, but then I've noticed in myself. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I think it's a yeah, I have with like a communication thing, you know, where it's like because I'm able to just sort of communicate. But I'm right now, I'm like getting ready to cut off because I'm like, oh well, I'm talking to myself. I know what I'm about to say. What's the point in continuing with it? So now naturally as I do that, I kind of lost where I was going. It was around the idea of like, because I sort of, it's kind of like, damn, that's a nice mark in there. That's a nice mark in there. I might come back to that point. I might come back to it at some point over there. You got the Lucius. But I kind of know this. I do think about this, where it's like, because, no, I was mentioning this I think yesterday, where it's, ooh, got that kick in there, and that, okay, that goes that way, where people who, because of the titling of what the YouTube video will be, and especially even with the titling of even the stream with Twitch here, how it's going to be about the AFL because it's an AFL game. That means like like what you put out is what you attract. So it's like if I'm putting out his AFL, it's going to attract people who are interested in AFL, right? Like that makes sense. And then and then maybe there are like people who've never watched a video of mine up till now. They ain't never seen me yet. So then they come in here and I ain't talking AFL. I'm like, let's talk about blue tack. And like, why are things sticky and like sticky tape and other things like why does glue work? Why is glue a thing? And it ain't just that, but then it's like moving around into other places, and it's like that ain't what they're here for. And then I also think about, I was like, even up to this point, even though I might not like have many people who like go and watch the YouTube videos, I gotta be willing that none of them watch it, you know? I gotta be willing to do the thing I want to do. But then again, that's just a matter of like where I'm at in life at this moment, where I don't feel reliant on having like 1,000 people watching me right now. Like if life circumstances were a bit different and I was in that situation, then the way that I conduct myself would be different. Like that's something I think about, you know. And then the way I conduct myself, that would be different, yes. But then I think also, well, this is sort of tied into it. The way I would present things would also be different, and I think I kind of sort of moved things around. Like I had changed things, titling wise, at least with Twitch, to sort of match that a little bit. we got Benny King. Like, I knew coming in when I wanted to start, which we've been going a bit over a month at this point.
Can he give them the lead?
I knew that.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliche, but true.
May goes towards halfback. Well,
I knew that I wanted to ease my way into it, you know, and like get used to doing the streaming and have gaming right there. So it's like I had games like I liked to play,
That was a promising build
but that I wanted
better finish.
like
to bring it in.
ease my way into it. And I know that I got my honeymoon phase with Twitch and YouTube is like over. Like I realized that. I think I realized that a few days ago because I was just looking at myself. I was looking at what I was doing. I'm like, man, I wish things were like a bit different in the way that I am, the way that I interact with the game, with my stream, what I'm talking about, how and it kind of showed itself, you know. So it's like there is a disconnect in how, like, I think the YouTube stuff is probably very confusing. Like, it makes sense with Twitch a bit because we just came from Uncharted, right? So it would make sense. We'll go that way. From a stream perspective, if I'm talking about something Uncharted and then I just from the 2 hours we previously came from, it makes sense. You know, to continue on from a conversation that I might have been going with over there, but there's probably like a 99% chance this is the first thing that's on YouTube today, and it makes things. It means that things are going to be incredibly confusing there. But it's like.
I don't think he meant to smother it. Can they catch
in my mind, as much as like I'm playing games and like that's what the titles are, that's not what I want my content as. But that's just something that's going to be developed over time, I think.
Under great pressure, he ran into
come this way.
That could prove
like I want it as like something that's there as like a. It's like the background. You know, it's what's on in the background. You know what I mean? Come in there. We got Maxi that we kind of pay attention to, but it does its thing, you know. And like for those who just want to pay attention to that, they can just pay attention to that. But we kind of like looking to do our own little thing with our words and what we're talking and thinking about. But that we'll also look to pay attention to it too. What you got? You got Benny King. Okay.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working.
There is something that I found fascinating, which is like it's within the psychology realm, which is it's voice psychology. Like I'm not sure how much it gets talked about, like a person's voice, like the way a person speaks, not necessarily what they say, but how they sound while they're saying it. It's something over the years that I've kind of like, I feel like I realized that says a lot about the person. Like, you know, like the idea of like you can't judge a book by its cover, right, with people. Like, but I think you can, you know, I think you can. But I think you got to understand that people are also audio books, you know? Like you got to be able to. I think the voice is very important because the way that we speak, that comes from the words that are said, but also the sounds. They come from the brain, and I think part of that comes from the fact that the way that we have different accents, but then we can impersonate different accents. You know, we can change ourselves around, and I feel in my mind. As I do that, as I put through different voices, that the energy in my mind literally moves around. So, but then when I bring myself here, like, the way I'm talking is kind of my base. It's pretty much my base, but it also differs a bit based on the amount of conviction, the clearance, amount of clear way in my brain to articulate what I'm looking to say, you know? So that actually alters the way I speak. I've noticed that. Like, literally the way I sound can be slightly different just based on conviction alone in what I'm about to say. There you go. Because we're over here not paying attention to stuff, and it's like Gold Coast over here just doing their thing. They're kind of over here just smashing Melbourne around. Like, okay then. Okay then. But I love the idea of, I've always been interested in the idea of studying voice psychology. But the key word there is, I've always had it's the idea part. I like thinking of things that are interesting, but the actual act of looking them up, going through the work of like, okay, let's actually study the voice and different voices people have, and the connection between that and their personality, the way they act. I've never taken the actions to go through that, you know? Come here. And maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I'll actually do that. You know, like, here, Twitch, YouTube, it's like, it had been an idea. Like, I literally, years ago, I wanted to be on a show called Survivor, right? And instead of, and I literally came with the idea of, hey, what if I like came up with a whole backstory on myself? What if I came up with elaborate? What if I just bullshitted my way, not bullshit my way onto the show, but if I was on it, bullshit my way through it, you know, and pretend that I was like a YouTube person. That was literally the idea in my mind, because I knew I had some interest in it. And now, years later, I am living out my bullshit, you know? I'm literally living my bullshit now. Like, yeah. And that kind of just came about because my pathway that I was going through with what I was trying to work towards, it failed a lot. To the point where things were kind of crumbling away, and then as I was looking at myself, I was still like, doesn't matter how I felt, the action I ultimately, like the thoughts and the feelings I was having, the action, the feeling that ended up being acted upon, was that I still wanted enough
that sloppy play. Plenty of heat in this game. Ballard,
quote unquote, do something, right?
It's a tackle. They want
and
ball, but they're not going to get it.
This was here. This was the idea. I knew I had an interest in this stuff, and
terrific forward pressure
with the way life was for me, I just went, okay.
The Suns will breathe a sigh of relief that
I'm like, I'm actually gonna go and do it, you know?
Witts gets to the front spot, bangs it long.
Bring it here. I still wish.
Hollands.
I still wish I would have gotten like a better mic, you know? Like I cheaped out on it. I cheaped out on it compared to other stuff we were getting, which was me getting in my own head. Which was me allowing ideas from other people to get in my head. That's what that was. But, you know, as long as like we get through, we can like enjoy ourselves. As long as the way that I'm going about it, I'm happy with it, then it will kind of, like the mic isn't like the biggest of the worry, you know? The biggest worry is that we're like enjoying what we're doing. That I feel like there's a place in my life that feels like good, you know? Where I look at this stuff and I'm like, damn, there is enjoyment for me to have in here, even though I can have, even though I can have things, I can have the games where, like, legitimately, I can have times where, like, I'm not enjoying it. Where, like, I can, whether it's because I'm just not good at it, sometimes I can just be bored at a time, and, like, I get tired, you know? Which, oh, damn, we got Kaz Bolt in there. But,
just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside.
Yeah.
Under not nearly enough
Okay, so we got Levi coming in. We should be able to get this.
Leans back and
there you go.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to
there you go.
Like,
I would love to. I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention, like, I don't know how many people, like, actually mention something where they're like, this is a thing that's interesting to me, and then they, like, immediately get into it, you know? I'm the type of person who has to, like, say he's interested in something probably for years before he actually, like, goes ahead and, like, goes for it, you know? Like, there's a lot of
McPherson to bring it back in. He had one job.
I guess it's like there's a lot of pre-cum before the ejaculation.
The coach will start pulling out.
That's for some reason the metaphor that went through my head for that.
Jeffrey.
Because I thought that made sense. I think it actually makes sense. You know? I think that metaphor actually makes sense for what I'm saying.
Holman might be just outside his range. The Suns.
We got that way.
He's plucked it.
But it's like, if you're interested in doing something, you can talk about being interested in it. Like, that's cool. But at some point, you gotta, like, be willing to put in the work to try and move things towards that, right?
He doesn't miss many of these, and he has.
That's something we all gotta think about.
The Demons are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Cops some unwanted attention.
Oh, well, we got that way.
Jeffrey, Holland.
Okay, go in there. Hopefully Melbourne can bring it back a bit. That'd be good.
This is
be good if we can get Melbourne bringing it back in here.
And we will do it all again.
Ooh, okay. Okay, you got that way. Mr. Miller.
He'll feel that one.
Grundy.
Attracted
Okay,
crowd.
go.
Sparrow. Atkins gets there first.
Yeah.
He's caught. Oliver
go that way.
Hard.
Mr. Sparrow.
Tries to take him on and loses.
This is something like I mean, it's clear because there's a webcam, and I referenced it a little bit yesterday. But like, as I think about it, one thing I'm thinking about myself is I wasn't mentioning my beard here, but like, I've found myself, like, growing it out, and I'm, like, trying to think, like, what is my internal mood? What is my feeling? Like, I feel like mood is just like a temporary, like, it's more like reference to a temporary thing. So I don't know what the, like, the long-term generic feeling about yourself, like, what that term is, but like, that's something that I'm thinking about where I'm like, I just feel like growing my beard out, you know? Like, I don't feel like shaving it, and I'm like, what does that mean about myself, the way that I feel about life in general, for that to be the case, you know? And I feel like that's not, I feel like that's me not being at a baseline contentment, happiness, you know, where my baseline at this point is not feeling positive. That I feel like, as I, like, am reflecting on that, that's kind of where I'm thinking at the moment, you know. Can you get rid of that? Thank you. But then I think about that. I actually think clothes are important to that as well. Like, right now, I'm wearing basically all black, you know. And I've noticed that, like, if I'm in a happy mood, there's a good chance I'm wearing, like, a white T-shirt, you know. I'm gonna wear, like, a brighter color in there. And if I'm wearing black, it's not like a full one-to-one correlation, you know. But if, like, I knew that I went for the black because I'm like, man, I feel like a bit darker, you know. So like my clothing apparel is matching. Like I'm wearing a mood ring, like you know, like a mood ring. That's what's going on here right now.
Neil Bullen, Harms. This deserves a goal.
And I just, I do wonder, like when I think of things and I go like, here's a thing that's applicable to me. How applicable is it to other people?
It's a poor result.
Like trying to, I don't know if I can ever get that answer, but I do question that. So
they're leading them a merry
okay,
dance.
come there with Atkins
in some space on the wing.
into the middle here. Okay, I think Maxi's got that. Yeah.
The Demons
need
to make inroads soon.
Okay.
Weller just had to get it out. Alice, that
got
hand
there.
was telegraphed. Hunter,
A
goal scoring
coming that way. I guess this is a good thing about having these games here. Like, I can go around, talk about whatever hell I can go off topic,
It's a gift, really.
and then
Full
like
advantage.
when my energy is drained enough from that little moment, we got this game here to just focus on, and then we just try and bounce around, you know, and just hope that everything just kind of flows nicely.
Showing his skills. Anderson, good tackle. Hollands, they cannot keep him quiet. Ainsworth, strong grab.
Bring this kick in there.
Looking ominous. Lukosius, Joel. Now it's someone
Oh, can you get that goal? Yeah, I think he's got that. I think he's got that. You know, drugs are scary. That's just like a turn. I know, but I was just like thinking in my head for the past couple of seconds, where it's like we literally have shit that like we take it alters us, you know. But that's like everything. Like food is kind of a drug. I'm not talking when I say drugs. I don't mean like the things that we look at and say like what's the word, that are like disapproved drugs, you know, like heroin. That's not what I mean. I just mean like older things where you got something where it's like, oh, here's like a type of drug that like Panadol. It's like here's like a nice little painkiller type of thing, you know, like all types of them. It's just like, and then yeah, it's like, damn, like even the type of food we eat alters us over time.
Has he got enough on it? They're running rings.
Oh, Benny King, okay.
Just about a certainty.
Yeah, he's gonna have this. He's gonna have this goal there. Oh damn. Well, scary is a word for it, but like everything is both interesting yet somehow boring to me, because I can be like, oh damn, it'd be cool to like look up drug documentaries and just learn about all this stuff and how it all works, and yeah. But then when it comes to actually like looking them up, I somehow immediately get bored, you know?
Takes the logical option. Spargo. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Suns haven't looked like
I enjoy
they're able to
thinking
stop them.
about thinking about things.
After half-time.
If that, I do think that makes, if you know what I mean. I enjoy thinking about things.
That's an aggressive handball.
Do I enjoy thinking
Jeffrey,
about things?
They're building something
I don't know.
dangerous here. Roses. It's a hot footy. Rinse and repeat.
I don't know.
Gorn wins it down. Anderson trying to find a path.
Marbia, you've got. Oh,
McPherson.
is that gonna be a goal in there?
First. King will save his teammates' blushes.
You know, I have been saying that I think there's some sort of like home team advantage to this game. Even though I'm playing with both teams, I still think there's some sort of home team advantage, and we got another game here where the home team's up by 50 points.
The Demons in trouble. Halftime can't come quickly enough.
Like if we're talking about the game having things that are busted with it, I really feel like there's an advantage towards the home team that is too much, you know? Like I get there being home ground advantage and stuff, but it feels, I just feel things are too in favor of the home team, which shouldn't make any sense. But I really feel that.
They've been soundly beaten in close, and it's very difficult to win games of footy when that happens. They've been set a big task here, but it all has to start in the middle.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's a tough game.
I feel like we got to do everything we can to try and help out the away team.
Jeffrey.
Like in pretty much all the games almost.
Chandler.
Like, I was literally thinking about it yesterday, where I was like, I don't want to be rigging things, right? I don't want to be doing that.
They might be a little unlucky not
But
to be rewarded.
we might like actually have to skewer the games in favor of the away team, just to like try and make them competitive.
Still found a way. Oliver runs onto it. Sparrow.
We got to do affirmative action in this game, man. We got to do that affirmative action. That's literally like what I'm talking about.
Not his finest moment. Throws it on the boot. Lemons wins it back. Great mark. It's a dominant display. Atkins. That one was always his.
Kick comes on. Okay, that's missed.
Oliver got in the way. Hunter.
You got that? Yeah.
Shot at goal. Spargo had his name written all over it.
For the first of the second half.
Hopefully he gets it. Hopefully he gets that.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah, I finished
Showing exactly why they want
the first season of a show I've really been enjoying called The Boys. I finished the first season of it yesterday. Okay, there we go. It I like that show so much that I literally was watching it into past midnight, which sleep schedule stuff is weird for me to talk about because okay, might get to that because like I used to be like the type of person in my teenage years where it was like, oh, I would like my sleep schedule was so fucked off. I was all over the place. Like it was pretty like I was basically living like a full-on like American, you know, kind of, in the sense that usually the nighttime was when I was up. I was at my most, which meant that I've learned over time to walk around the house quietly, which nowadays, if I'm walking around, because I've gotten used to walking around quietly, somehow I'm scaring folks. I'm scaring people just by existing, you know?
Anderson working hard and being rewarded.
Because of all those years that I was being considerate. Now they don't like it, you know?
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make
okay,
sure
we got Stephen May here. Oh damn.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, just yeah. I don't mind that one.
Keeps it low.
But if they get it here,
the Demons,
you know, but oh shit. Well, we'll see what happens there. Go.
He might have done better.
Come that way.
Managed
Who are you getting into? Lukosius. Oh shit.
And space.
Alright then.
Pickett runs.
Alright then.
Crunching tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Gorn takes it on the halfback flank.
Who's got this here?
Salem gathers.
You got that Melbourne boy. You got that Marbier.
Second goal today.
Not to be. Not to be.
The Demons have
alrighty then. You got Phoebe May. You got Mr. Langdon. That's going to go out towards the wing there. The little kick's on. The little kick's on. Oh, never mind. Alright then. I did play on. That's not on the game. That's on me. I did get ready to play on. So
the winner there.
There's no madness to be had for that.
That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told.
Oh god, out there.
Met solidly. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gorn looking for territory. Atkins needs a good decision.
In here.
Hollins.
Oh, that's a push.
Pushing and paid.
Bring it out over here. Oh god damn.
Can't afford
nope.
to give it back in the
what you got? What you got? Never mind. There'll be a ball up there. There'll be a ball up.
Gorn, the winner there. Hunter, can he get it out? Roses. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage.
I was mentioning this when I was playing Uncharted about how I was thinking about how much of the things we care about are sort of aren't really in our control, that are really like influenced on us. And I was mentioning the idea that everything is sort of influenced. Like that's what human interaction is. It is manipulation. I do believe that. I do.
He really should have capitalized.
I think it's literally impossible to avoid manipulation. But when people think of manipulation, we think about it as an automatic, a negative tone, right? Because what we're thinking about is when people try to influence us to do things that the ultimate results are things we don't like. We call that manipulation. We do that a lot, where we have different terms based on the outcomes. If we like something, maybe someone helped us out. Maybe they were convincing to us. And if we didn't like it, they were manipulating.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional. It's part of the reason they are so far in front.
We literally, we change our language based on the, like I said, the outcomes that we think happen, which, as far as I'm concerned, you can just boil all this stuff to manipulation, and that's okay. I think we should be okay. We should embrace the fact that we're always being influenced by everyone. We just got to work out what's good for us, which is, yeah, you know,
it was always likely to fall short.
Bring it this way.
Wide with the kick. I
have come to that understanding that, like, I like trying to work out. It's kind of like mathematical with the vision of how many of I'll go that way.
Look at the distance on that hand pass. Jeffrey.
Because I do think that a lot of things that we say don't actually make sense. We don't say them to make sense. We say them to try and portray an emotion from ourselves. Try and
into the middle with the kick.
I don't know if portray was the right word. Project, potentially convey, no, to
slick hands. Kicking for his first.
I don't know.
King gets to the drop.
It'll be a thought that hopefully, it's a past thought hopefully I can articulate better on.
In those situations.
Got Benny King here. He has that.
Have any trouble, and he doesn't.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big,
okay,
too
then.
strong, too good.
Okay,
the Demons are looking down and out. The two big men in battle. Viney, that's a give up.
Yeah, I have an interest in trying to look at things from a net neutral. It's essentially unbiased, like trying to be as unbiased as possible. Where it's what is the most, before you look at anything and give it a positive or a negative spin, I feel like everything has to be viewed as neutral, right? What you got there? Because before anything is anything, it's nothing, I suppose. It's not the best way to describe it, what I'm thinking in my head right there, what I'm feeling. But I know at some point I'll get to it. I'll get the right wording out, make the sentence sound as good as it can.
He just keeps racking up disposals.
Mr. Roses in there.
And receives the footy. Good disciplined defense. Rao.
Oh damn.
That's a bruising tackle.
Oh, holding the ball. Alright then.
Option in the centre square. Viney. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Who are you getting it towards? There's a pack in there. Oh.
Miller goes back with the handball.
Maxi. No.
With the pressure. Ballard.
I would like to think that if I was writing things down, if I was writing down ideas, that it would help overall, right? So it's like you have notes that you can look at, but then the problem is that then you got to look at them. You know, you can have the thoughts, you can write them down, they can be good. But then you got to look at them, you know? And it's like, I'm not much, like, I know I'm not much of a note taker to begin with. I've done note taking though, I've definitely done that, but then reflecting on those notes, looking back at them, I don't do that so much. So it kind of defeats the purpose of taking the notes in the first place, I feel.
He's been quiet. Rao.
Oh, that's out on the full.
The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
He completely miscued that.
Petrarca.
Who you got?
That's skillful. Honours the lead. Goes
bring it out there.
Langdon.
Okay, go. Get it in. Get it in there. I don't see Melbourne having a chance at actually being able to bring things back for them. But I think they could do something. Like, it's a big margin. But the feeling I've had playing with both teams is that it's a little closer than the score says. Not too much closer, but a little bit. Like, I don't feel like Melbourne are just hit in this game. It doesn't feel that way.
Who's at home? Ballard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Like, a lot of times, if there's a big score, I can feel like a team's maybe shit in the bed. I don't feel that. I feel they're losing.
McPherson goes towards halfback.
It's a good feeling, you know? It makes it feel like it's possible to do something with them, rather than like you're just the fate has been sealed and you're just having to take it. It feels like there's a chance. I mean, I wouldn't say there's much of a chance of them winning from this point, but it still feels like there's something that can be done.
Wits showing his skills. Oliver under pressure. Gone.
Okay, I think that's probably the end of the quarter. It will be. Okay.
3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Demons can't throw the towel in here. They've got to treat this last quarter as if there's just a kick in it and try to lay down a template for how they'd like to go about their next match. They can't win the match. They can get...
Oh, damn. So, no, he don't got that. He don't got that, but you got this way. Get rid of that one. There's a little kick out there.
Ball movement. Farah farms it out.
Alright then. Alright then. Nope.
Reads the place so well.
Inside. You can get that mark. Oh, damn. Damn, okay. Get rid of that. Gotta get that kick in.
Swallow. Viney wins it back. Great mark.
Oliver.
Atkins.
Okay. Okay, he broke the tackle.
Anyone's ball.
Yeah, he broke that tackle. Oh, that's staying in? Yeah, okay. Gotta throw in now. Throw in now.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Suns have had a decisive edge in clearances, and that's one of the reasons they find themselves well in front on the scoreboard.
Rao. He's run into trouble. Spargo. It's a desperate tackle.
You want to get rid of it? No?
Demons with a chance for a stoppage goal.
Okay then, Bailey. Y'all want to get rid of it.
Gorn slaps it out. Ballard read it well. Alice.
Oh, out there.
He's so clean with the footy.
That's gonna... Okay, that's gonna be... That don't come back.
They're still getting in hard, deep into this match.
Oh, no one come get that. Pretty much just because I'm trying to over here adjust.
Ran into a brick wall. Grundy, Spargo had some assists.
Jimmy Harms. I think that's on mine.
And he is delivered.
Yeah, that's on mine. Okay, very good. Very good there.
The Demons were after the first, and they've got it. Gorn wins the tap. He's wrapped up. Lever has eyes only.
Okay, he's got rid of that. We got Gold Coast in there.
Good hands. Jeffrey. He's already got one. Now he's got 2.
But yeah, I was mentioning the boys, mentioning that TV. Oh god, I'm hoping that season 2, as I get into it today, get into a couple of them, I'm hoping like it keeps going, you know? Because like, there's always like a suspense, it always just keeping my interest. Yeah, like, I'm not used to like reacting a lot to shows, but there's a type of show I found myself reacting to it, you know? And,
that was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Well, then again, I think there's a difference. I think I do react to things, but because I'm used to watching things by myself, I'm used to it being very personal to myself. So I guess I feel comfortable to react, you know, because it's just me in that situation. Where I know, like, if I watch things, other people there, I'm a lot more quiet, you know, I'm a lot more reserved.
Forced to go long down the line.
Like, I don't want to show how I'm feeling.
Looking for 2 in a row.
Anderson to them, you know? It changes things.
They're a delight to watch. Roses, desperate defense.
Okay, we got a ball up there. I feel like that was something I was thinking. I think that's something I thought about in my head. Even though all the things I'm doing here, having the stream, having the videos be public, I gotta like try and act like they're not. That was something I was thinking about. Like if I can like forget that there's even a potential of people watching, then it could be then my experience could be at its most fulfilling. I think that's true. Go that way.
Is anyone home?
Not quite. Not quite yet. Okay, that's over here. The tracker.
Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish.
Well done, man. Brings it to 40. Okay.
The Demons with a much-needed goal. Gorn gets his hand to it.
Okay.
That's
damn. That's coming back here.
Doing the grunt work.
Grundy.
Okay.
So Melbourne over here, they're showing some fight, you know. We like that. We like to see that.
He's a quality finisher.
And there's another goal. There's another goal for him.
They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Demons will not lie down. Petrarca, Ellis in the centre square. He's suddenly a popular man.
Okay then. Okay then.
He'll feel that one. Grundy.
That's the ball up. Okay.
So we'll have another ball up.
Okay then. We got out hit outs on there. Oh damn.
What can he manufacture? Swallow. They've given it back. An ill-directed hand pass.
Who are you getting that to? Bringing out of Holland.
Drives it inside the forward.
Well, Melbourne, they've been the dominant team here, especially this quarter.
Lever on centre wing.
Who are you getting that to? So, oh damn, that was just. Oh Jesus. Okay then.
Hollands is dangerous when
bring it in the middle there.
They're playing with
you got Weller. Handball's on. Oh, he's taken. It's holding the ball. I don't think Melbourne can catch up, but they might. With the way they're playing in this quarter, they might be able to make things interesting.
Clever kick. Rivers read it well on centre wing.
So like Melbourne just going, you know, if they get this mark, yeah, they definitely got it, because that's a mark that happens for a team with some momentum behind them.
Collins tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Go, oh jeez.
I don't think he meant to smother it.
Who's getting that? Get rid of it.
Gets his kick despite the heat.
Go. Who you got? They can keep it going. This Swallow.
He hasn't been himself today. That's a bit of a gift.
Just go down. You just got to go in there. Hope we go get the best. No mark for anyone. Oh, it's back with Melbourne. Petrarca. Damn. Damn, okay, they got himself at least 3 in a row at this point. It might be more. They're just thick and fast. This is great to watch. They're doing stuff. It brings it under 5 goals, and it's making it technically possible for him, you know? Making it possible. And Maxi Gorn there. He goes in. Oh, damn. Well, damn. I mean, we're trying to do what we can for Melbourne, trying to bring it back a bit, but I'm surprised they got this much momentum with them. It's making me wonder, are they actually just gonna make this whole comeback happen? They're going. They full on got the momentum here. It's just about holding on for Gold Coast now.
Can they get something going? Quality delivery.
They might be able to. I think if we're Gold Coast, in the mind of the Suns, they're going to want to slow things down a bit. Going to want to slow things down a bit if you can. Mr. Anderson goes over there. Oh, they got it. They got it. Lucius. Oh, he's missed. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, he don't have the accuracy. Can Melbourne get that mark? They got the ball. Okay, who's going to run onto that? Bring it out for you. Inside you come. Go. That's... Oh, damn, that's... Oh, there's people's down there. There are people's down there. That's spoiled. That's spoiled.
You can't question his commitment.
Oh, no, damn.
poor hand pass there, and we've got to throw.
Oh my.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Both coaches
Well, Melbourne
concerned
have been able to
about
make
how
things a
easily
bit
the
interesting
opposition
here,
midfielders are moving
which is
the
nice.
footy at times.
Oh,
that could be a goal.
that's a ball up.
Tackle.
The way we are.
Kick, and they've
23 points. 6.5 to go. Okay.
Punch clear. Miller.
Get rid of it. Who's got that? Gold Coast.
So influential today.
Just bang it out.
Blasts away. Salem reads the ball so well.
Is someone on?
The Demons finishing strongly.
Spoils.
Brayshaw.
Oh, get rid of that. That should be holding the ball. Oh, that could have been. It really could have been.
Gorn gets his hand to it.
Petrarca.
Pickett.
Okay, that's a nice cut off. Nice intercept in that. Nope. Melbourne going here. They got. Oh! That's a big tackle. That is a big tackle, Gold Coast.
The Suns playing like winners. Miller.
Yep. In the middle you come. See what you got. I think Gold Coast, they're doing what they need to. They're doing what they need to hold on. Oh! Bang it in.
He's kicked it high. King trying to bring the Crummers in.
Bring it over. Oh, damn. I realized we could have got the handball in. I tried to get it in. It didn't happen for him. You got no mark. Mr. Anderson. If he gets it, it's done. There you go. That's going to be the sealer for him, man. It's absolutely going to be the sealer.
Really taking it to them today. Anderson is a
Mr. Anderson finishing Melbourne off there.
Well, that's not like him.
I mean, they're not going to be able to get this. They're not going to be able to get 5 in under 4. Especially with Gold Coast having the ball here.
They've got winners all over the park. Weller.
Okay, what can Gold Coast do? If you just put it down there, it's going to make things tougher for him.
Time for the Crummers to go to work.
Salem gets rid of it. Oh, damn. Took. You got 2-on-1s, Gold Coast. Oh, gotta go.
What a hand pass. Lever.
Yep. Oh, damn. Oh, high tackle. Well, that's just going to take more time off the clock for him. Go here.
Thought about the corridor. He's hit up
the
lead.
You got someone.
Their way through.
Kick it down.
All on his own.
Just trying to do a little thing. See what Joe can get. Oh.
Uses the non-preferred.
Maxi.
Got in the way.
Go.
Pickett.
Grundy.
It's a goal.
Okay. Okay then. 4 goals, 2 minutes. Very unlikely to happen. That would be crazy though. That'd be crazy. That's in there. It's in there for Melbourne.
Able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
So they should be able to get another one in here. Tommy McDonald. Bring it back even a little more.
They're within striking distance, but they need to
make
their shots on goal.
Oh wow!
Goes towards
what a kick!
Collins.
What a kick!
What's he got on offer? Atkins onto it.
Comes in the middle.
Into an error. Not sure what the idea was.
Go down.
Towards full forward.
See what you got. No mark for anyone. Little kick on.
Over there.
Maxi gone, gets the handball across. Keep going. Oh, damn.
Takes the hand pass.
Grundy.
No easy exit. Can they catch him out on the turnover? Petrarca closed him down.
Palms.
This is promising.
They can't get it.
Bad error there.
Pickett.
Forward pressure. Collins accepted.
And it comes out of there.
Hasn't seen a lot.
They ain't gonna get that score. Okay then. Gold Coast gonna get that win. Gold Coast get the win. Yeah.
The Suns too good today.
Look, it was a very big margin. Melbourne made that last little quarter fun. They made me think, damn, they might be able to do something there. Oh, you have Benny King with 6 goals in there. Okay. And I was Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson at the top there. The Gold Coast with the disposals. Okay. So Gold Coast get that win. You had Benny King with 6 goals. You had Anderson with 36. And they get on top of Melbourne 108-85. 23 points.